How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The last episode you saw us build this center enclosure right here for the Corvette, pull out the amp rack. This episode you'll see us take and mold these three pods together into one pod, get the amp rack probably mapped out, and we'll get going on that right now. This is our AP4 module. This is what we're going to use to integrate our factory OEM radio into our Alpine DSP system. The nice thing about this is it's a T-harness and it has RCA outputs, 5-volt pre-out. We don't have to splice into the vehicle or anything like that. So this pack audio tone tester lets me designate which wire in the back without a wire diagram is the wire in the front. I already got all the wires that I'm not going to be using isolated and heat shrink separately so that we don't have to worry about any connection issues or sparking or anything like that. All right, so here we have our base amp board. So the sliding tray that's going to be motorized for the Corvette. It's going to house our DSP amp as well as our two 750 monos. We're going to have the board right here that's part of the beauty panel. So when you hit the button, it then looks like two pieces and comes out. I inserted this 1/8" gap all the way around and under the amps to allow for clearance of the zip ties on the bottom of the acrylic when we zip tie our wires down, which is this piece right here. So that sits in there. The zip ties will then clear perfectly on the bottom. And I made this really thin trim ring. Goes in here like so. This is our amp board. Right now what I'm doing is I'm marking out all my wires, getting ready to do my pre-drills for my zip ties. That way we have a nice clean wire look. Everything in the trunk will look original. We'll hit a button, the drawer will slide out. It'll have the amps on it with the clean wire and it'll have acrylic effect. Unfortunately, now I gotta take all of it back off to peel the protective laminate and the tape on the back. I had that on there obviously because I'm gonna be moving the amp and board acrylic around so we don't damage the way it looks. I got all the paper and everything pulled off, all the zip ties reinserted, and all the wires strung out across the board. Everything that's still wood is going to be carpet. This OEM panel, if you can tell, it's slightly a gray black. So we're going to take and we're going to wrap that with trunk liner to make it all match one piece. We got the amp rack, amp drawer done. Got all my carpeting done, all my wiring done. So we got our acrylic in here, got the LEDs lit up inside so you can see the pattern of the acrylic. So this is the actuator switch for the drawer. From here, we'll be throwing it in the car and getting it tuned up. All right, we're here at High Streets Cars and Coffee, unveiling the C06 Corvette. So we got the amp rack back in the car. I think it's amazing, man. It came out great. We got the pods, the speakers back in, fully blended, all the way ready to go with the sub in the middle. We got a couple of our cars here that we feature. We got our California T Ferrari. We got our Galaxy with the 5.0 swap. We're out here just enjoying the weather, you know. Good day out here on Saturday.